Purging the heretics with Timmy.
Yeah.
Timmy's purging. Purge the unclean. Burn, heretic. Burn. We're on the hunt for Klosterheim. I don't know. I didn't see.
Inquisitor, Lord Klosterheim is heading toward an area marked as forbidden. It is cut off from the dominion of the machine spirit.
I'm on my way. I also need an explanation as to why anyone would tamper with the machine spirit in such an irregular way.
Although the chances are infinitesimal, complex machinery may be vulnerable to
okay,
the
Cindy?
corruption of chaos. For some reason, Uther Tiberius wanted to reduce even that small chance to zero.
I want to know more about that. Keep me updated.
It takes so long. Oh, I need to shower. Shower.
I just absolutely love it. Loads. Spray the unclean all over the deck. We could do a Viscera cleanup of this.
The administrator prayers in the digital marginalia indicate that Uther Tiberius fused an incorruptible soul with the machine.
But that is impossible. Unless you sacrifice someone who sold off a demon being immune to corruption.
Subject would be a former demon host.
Is that even permitted?
I could list 136 within the Adeptus Mechanicus, which would start a doctrinal purge based solely on such a notion. But my sect has always believed in digital martyrdom. I consider this machine spirit a miracle.
Now that you have access to me, I want you to find all records of demon hosts on the martyr.
Oh boy.
Inquisitor, I've just completed my diagnostic meditations and reviewed the data. We can safely rule out the infection of the cause of hallucinations.
What is it?
My theory is that might be residual memories linking to a hasty murder. They could have been triggered by certain phrases or events.
That's nonsense. Stop obsessing about my mental condition.
As you command, Inquisitor.
Woo, buddy, we almost lost it there. Here, is he out now?
rooms on this deck. I think you ought to know that all research sanctums on this deck were assigned for demon host experiments for decades.
What? Uther Tiberius was creating demon hosts?
The sheer number of subjects implies that he was trying to create a whole army of them.
Uther Tiberius condemned a whole army to eternal suffering?
Note that the attached confession scrolls clearly prove that most subjects were volunteers. They wanted to be filled with unholy essence, then fight the taint and return, immune to the chaos.
But that is insane!
I cannot comment on that. Eventually, the survival rate was deemed too low, and the project was abandoned.
After decades of torture, he turned away from his own creations.
Oh boy, that's horrible right there. Horrible. Recharge starter. Inoculator.
Any progress in battle?
Looks like I'm closing in on Klosterheim. He may have an agenda, at least he is culling the film.
Just imagine having to go through this place. There you go, maintenance on da-da-da-da. Where is it at?
I'm in the research cloister.
Incorrect. You are only approaching the gate of the research cloister, currently under quarantine.
Mighty Emperor, you must be the most pedantic specialist I've ever had in my retinue.
Remain far away for later evaluation. Proceed to the gate.
I found the remains of a dead tech priest.
I suspect he is the one responsible for overriding the local systems. Search the body for additional information, Inquisitor.
Sigma 7 Omega 3 5 Alpha.
Interesting. The machine spirit is trying to communicate with us again. That is the emergency code for the lockdown protocols. The research cloister has been quarantined. You might not be able to leave if you enter.
I should return to my ship then and make preparations before I enter that area.
Almost all by myself.
Good job.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
That's okay. Did you check on your grandmother? Is she okay?
Nene, you okay?
What'd she say?
What?
Oh, yeah, that would do it. Slow loading time.
Inquisitor, you have a message from the Caligari Conclave.
I've been expecting this for a while. My job is not done in this subsector.
Inquisitor, I require your expertise once again. The pacification of the Triglav
Those
subsector
pants
is
again
still
all
underway,
for-
and the Astra Militarum forces are occupied on various worlds where long isolations steered billions away from the path of
All
righteousness.
the socks.
Meanwhile, Lord Bertram, the governor of the Clamoris system, has reported an attack by Xenos raiders on his palace. In light of your recent discoveries in the Aureus system, I strongly suspect that this might be the handiwork of the Dark Elder again. The Clamoris system is the administrative center of the subsector, and we need to act immediately. He won't last until the Imperial forces arrive. I want you to save the governor, otherwise we have another chaotic situation on our hands.
Oh, I did it again. Doggone it. So annoying. I keep forgetting how to do that correctly. Huh. All right. We're going into Uther's laboratory. God knows what we'll find in here. Though considering that he have been creating daemon hosts for decades, that by itself is scary considering the books I've read, knowing what they can do. They're horrible creatures. Just imagine, like, Satan himself inhabiting a random person's body with his full power. And then he'd been making those for decades.
I've obtained the quarantine logs, Inquisitor. The research cloister has been sealed off on account of demonic infestation. You won't be able to leave the facility until it is secure.
Trust me, it will be secured soon.
Let's purge the unclean. But it's gonna be Nurgle.
Recoil, unclean.
Recoil, unclean. You wait till you wait till they get close and then just purge them all together. Oh, what's wrong? You can't do it? Wow! Wow!
Demonic infestation in effect. Subject 872K has breached containment protocols. Area in lockdown.
More purging.
Infestation in effect. Subject 872K has breached containment protocols. Area in lockdown. Demonic infestation in effect. Subject 872K has breached containment protocols. Area in lockdown.
the mounted weapons in this game aren't very well. They just don't feel.
You really didn't remember anything, did you?
Something is coming back, but it's unclear. I underwent a mind scrub, but...
So, that is what you did eventually. You sacrificed yourself. But not in the way that I'd expected.
Who are you? Who am I?
No way.
You used to be my mentor. You were an Inquisitor in pursuit of the greatest secret of the Caligari sector. The research of Uther Tiberius.
No way.
Yes, I didn't find it. Otherwise, we wouldn't be standing here.
You got close. And you got careless. You made questionable choices, and attracted the attention of first the Conclave, then the Grey Knights.
And there is no escaping from the secret protectors of the Imperium. Only death absolves, right?
So that was your plan. You sacrificed your former self.
And I have returned as someone else.
You told me to take on your mantle, and I obeyed. Through pain and fire, I hunted relentlessly for the martyr. I did what you told me. I fought, investigated, made pacts and broke them when I had to. And when the warp spat out Uther's floating fortress monastery, I was ready to find it.
And my path eventually led to the martyr as well.
It cannot be a coincidence. Only the Emperor's will, because you found me now when I'm so very close to finding Uther's greatest secret.
We must talk about this, but first we purge this area. I'm ready for the sacrifice it takes, and should my plan succeed, we might meet again one day. Uther Tiberius wanted to create an army of former demon hosts. He sacrificed countless lives, sentenced them to damnation, only to make a handful of survivors immune to chaos. I think I know why the martyr had to leave the Segmentum Pacificus. It's insane.
A whole line of loyal warriors immune to the warp, ready to conquer the Imperium. Once he would have embraced the Emperor.
Not the same person anymore.
I praise the Emperor that you are.
Oh yeah, so we come in here for nothing. Apparently Timmy goes the wrong way. We should title this, Let's Go the Wrong Way with Timmy. that was like some Yu-Gi-Oh shit right there. You just like, I'm gonna sacrifice all this and then roar! Hello. We are purging the unclean. Maybe somebody else will do the Viscera cleanup around here, because I certainly ain't. You. Hey, Vern. I think you got an infestation there.
Are you ready?
Time to purge the unclean, Inquisitor. Side by side, like we used to.
Oh, execution time! I killed it already. Everything dies.
No demonic presence detected. Lockdown deactivated.
Good work. Tell me, Klosterheim, did you miss all this?
I refuse to burden myself with redundant thoughts and emotions. But I admit, it was a satisfactory experience to fight that battle together. The research cloister is connected to Uther's inner sanctum. That is where Uther secreted away his most treasured research. Are you ready to enter?
I need to return to my retinue first and make the necessary preparations.
I'm not going to your ship. Trust me. Where would I go? I will meet you here when you return.
Man, that's crazy.
inner sanctum.
This is the janitorium that powers the various dissection chapels and the laboratoriums in the sanctum. But we are close. I need to know something, Inquisitor. How did you find the Martyr? Were you looking for me?
I wasn't even aware of your existence. I was sent here to investigate the source.
It must have been the will of the Emperor, then. I am aware of that signal. It was activated by the rebels during the Inner Strife. It only transmits from time to time.
Well, that's not creepy at all.
What's the sigil on the wall?
Uther called them Empyrean seals. He studied forbidden summoning rites and the arcane machines of a lost civilization, and combined them with sanctioned practices. The seals trap the essence of destroyed demons, so they can't get back to the warp to reform.
Uther wanted to conceal the existence of his secret weapon, even from the minions of Chaos. I feel far too close to heresy.
What are you talking about? We must fight fire with fire. You taught me that.
And I am not the same person anymore.
There's your pain. Might have delivered 50 much pain.
You are different, Inquisitor. And yet you are the same. It is disturbing.
I used to be hunting for the martyr, and now you have all the answers.
If it's any consolation, you were right all along. Uther Tiberius had a secret that could have changed the fate of the Imperium.
We've learned the nature of it.
Indeed. It's a weapon with immense powers.
I have found some very old human remains here. They belonged to the crew of the martyr.
When Uther's followers turned against him, the monastery was consumed by war. It crippled the ship eventually.
Have you ever discovered the truth about Uther's secret weapon?
I have only heard rumors. The real answer lies here. Your combat skills have become even more vital.
We earn salvation only unclean.
You might have changed, but your perspective on our eternal crusade said the inner sanctum is cut off from the rest of the ship, making it a black site. Even the machine spirit doesn't have eyes or ears there.
How do we get through the stasis field?
I've seen similar security systems on the ship. The status field must be deactivated using 2 different terminals in different places at the same time.
Of course.
Tiberius was indeed quite protective of his secrets.
Proceed to the first cogitator. It must be close. I'll find the other one.
How are you faring, Klosterheim?
I've met some resistance. The Genitorium seems to be populated by a degenerate tribe.
I like how he's all like, as I'm murdering him, you can't kill me. I'm confused because it looks like I just dead.
I'm approaching the terminal that will deactivate the stasis field. Where are you?
I'm having some problems with a fellow.
I'm ready to deactivate the stasis field. Are you ready?
I'm under heavy fire, but I can access this terminal. Proceed.
The stasis field is down. Head back here.
I can't. The savages are bringing in some demonic reinforcements. I must retreat and find another way back. Proceed into the inner sanctum. I'll catch up with you.
Apparently I'm a bad Twitch person. I was hoping it's the game people want to see. What are you eating? Wow.
Klosterheim, where are you? Can you hear me? Klosterheim, if you can hear me, I'm heading towards the inner sanctum. Meet me there.
Oh.
Thorn, I found the body of a word bearer.
The filth of Logar. What are they doing on the martyr?
There is just one, and he looks dead. I was wrong. He is alive.
in mind that these words are not for the uninitiated. The warpsmith finally succeeded in reshaping the code when we gained access to the data vault. The vessel had indeed been commandeered by the aberration called Uther. The implications are sickening. Every word of the Viscarum revelation has been proven right so far. We can't deny the truth of the prophecy. Anathema Ultima must be destroyed before it corrupts Immaterium. Our blessed allies would be powerless against this thing. But this 8 times accursed ship is defending itself. The warpsmith tells me that the spirit of the ship was indurated with a blasphemer's soul and is resisting our gift. We are trapped, but if we must guard this foul place until the Dark Council finds us and breaks its cage, so be it. I have 3 orders for you. First, break the soul pattern as it interferes with the sacred ritual. Second, harvest every datum from the firewalled cogitators, since we need to know more about that thing. Third, succumb to a dreamless slumber when finished. The false god can't take back his gifts, so use them. Time is on our side, brother.
Another traitor Marine lies on the ground.
So
In the
basically,
filth where it belongs. I wish I could be fighting by your side.
According to the message I found, there were more of them, and they were trying to extricate data from 3 specific cogitators.
The word bearers are seekers of terrible secrets. I'd advise you to find out what they were looking for on the Martyr.
What a splendid fight. Praise the Emperor.
You have truly become a consecrated weapon down there.
What was a Chaos man doing here all those years?
Those maggots are specks of dust compared to foes against nothing. But they possess the same unique organs as we do.
I see. They activated their Susan membrane.
yeah, the Susan membrane allows them to go into a, like, it's like a dreamless sleep.
New log entry. More Empyrean seals, but they are broken. Considering that these seals trap the essence of destroying demons.
Jeez. This is crazy. I've taken on... Oh man, I don't know what kind of Inquisitor this guy was, but I'm killing word bearers, Chaos Marines, by like the handful. They're supposed to be physically superior to a human in any way.
Tech Priest, inload the flagged pict recording from this cogitator. This woman might be the key to Uther's secret experiments.
In progress. Record is tagged as Alpha Trials and Pariah Research.
Is she a psychic blank? The antithesis of a psyker? Did Uther Tiberius test his secret weapon on someone without any presence in the warp?
Commencing analysis.
Oh, shit. That would be nuts. The exact crap you needed, that's funny.
Inquisitor, you are approaching the second agitator.
Might do it.
Yeah, hard to say.
Recording inloaded and immediately categorized as extreme anomaly.
It is incredible. The soulless one absorbing psychic energy is normal, but she's deflecting the attacks. I have never seen anything like this.
Jedi?
Whatever she is, this would explain the interest of those traitorous maggots. It sounds like something the word bearers would want to have.
Mama? The last one's quite a ways away.
Inquisitor, the analysis of the security logs is complete. Area closed down due to a hostile incursion 3164 standard Imperial years ago. Intruders identified as word bearers.
So there was a whole war back. He did find something trapped on the ship.
Oh yeah, look at that execution.
Inquisitor, you are approaching the third cogitator.
What in the hell? I just killed 5 word bearers. Man, this just legit just blows my mind. I ain't even playing. The day of reckoning is upon us. We can't hide any longer behind our oath, due to your honor. As of today, the Battlefleet Caligari High Command is aware of the location of the martyr. The implications are severe, but don't forget, with the fall of Gog Vandar, whatever that name is, our once venerated Uther has lost his ability, his last ally in the Imperium. Our pursuers are numerous, the disgraced Stormwatchers, the Imperial Navy, the newly founded Ordo Heretics, that's what it's supposed to be, and the monstrosities of the Imperium. We can't fight any longer a lost war for a lost cause. These are my orders. Group Alpha, respectfully eliminate our once beloved master in his meditation chamber and crush the inner circle. You already know the names of those who must fall. Group Beta, with the help of number 67, neutralize the Mechanicus forces, the main engine deck, and override the controls. We must keep the martyr in real space, whatever it takes. Know this, success brings redemption for us all. We contacted one of the newly appointed High Lords, and he has offered sanctuary and pardon if we surrender the martyr and Uther's secret. It is our last chance. Act accordingly. The Emperor protects.
Tech Priest, I have no new records to send you. I have discovered that even Uther's people found that strange test subject extremely disturbing.
Total absence of information in the accessible data looms on the Martyr. The existence of the subject has been erased from the archives.
Whatever this creature is, she must have been Uther's greatest secret. I must find out more.
I have analyzed the previous inloads. The binary illuminations in PIC recordings contain the encrypted coordinates where the subject was held during the tests.
Tell me.
Decryption complete. The location of the inner sanctum is at your disposal.
Perfect.
I wonder how these people that are just popping in, you just like look for a second, like, and you don't say to watch. I mean, come on, let's just do this. Let's just sit here and chat and have fun and. Purge the unclean together. Apparently I had some lock boxes. I didn't notice if I had. Give me something good, baby. This whole junk. Timmy needed better than that. Let's do this. Then we need to see if look at that.
Timmy.
I can hear you. I lost your signal in that nightmarish tribal camp. I liberated some captured members of my expedition. Where are you?
I'm in the inner sanctum. Victorian, I suppose.
Uther Tiberius had his own secluded laboratory there, where he must have kept his personal cogitator. Find that.
Resistance on your way in. The most disturbing thing is that they seem to be aware of the system too.
Would you look at that? A Horse Emperor sent us his servants to suffer the most glorious torture imaginable.
Spare me the monologue, creature, and prepare to die.
Tell me, Inquisitor, what did you expect to find here? I was led here by dark prophecies and magnificent fever dreams. But you have no idea what we are about to unleash on your Imperium.
Enough of your gibberish. Die!
Oh, he ran away like a bird. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I have located Uther's personal cogitator. First, I had to explain to the word-bearer Filth that they are not allowed to touch it.
I am still worried about their presence on the ship. Access the cogitator immediately.
Hello. We are purging the unclean today.
Proof we needed. Uther's secret weapon was a unique pariah, who is capable of the impossible. She didn't just banish demons. She utterly destroyed them.
That is a worthy weapon.
That could have been the most powerful weapon against the filth of chaos.
No wonder they were
And she
scared
could
of
have
her.
had a significant impact on the fate of the sector, or the whole Imperium. We need to know what happened to her.
Uther Tiberius had a meditation chamber in the sanctum, where he must have kept his personal notes. Find that room.
So, what they're talking about is a type of person There are psychics, and then there are what they call people that have no psychic power, who can't even be seen by the warp. Their mere presence is uncomfortable to anyone who is psychic. So the fact that not only is she anti-psychic, she can banish and even kill demons with that power. Makes her a deterrent more powerful than a nuclear weapon. Demons just get sent back to the warp. And then they can come back later. Eliminating them permanently will give a way to give them a way to maybe end the war.
Walsterheim, I'm in Uther's meditation chamber. I can see a journal.
Open it.
Uther Tiberius journal fragment. I am burdened by doubt. I find this segment abnormal and troubling. I have made thousands suffer, and yet never wavered in my determination, for they all suffered knowing that their pain would bring forth the salvation of the Imperium. I survived intrigue, excommunication, and betrayal, and still prevailed. For I believe the sanctity of my work. I believe in the sanctity of my work. The flames of my visions were destined to burn away the darkness of the eternal night. But now I am filled with qualms. Looking for this being of immense power suddenly makes me uncertain. The Alpha Pariah is the first of her kind, the apex of my entire vocation. Still, the sight of her raw, untrained powers fills me with absolute dread. Have I gone too far? I know this. I lost my place, I'm sorry. I know I risked the eternal damnation, but everything I did for the sake of the Imperium. What if I was wrong? The pact I made with the abomination, whom I will not name, even here fills me with shame. Even to this very day, but I am comforted by the knowledge that it wasn't aware that I had tricked it. But I remember its laughter, and I remember the creature reciting that mad prophecy with obvious glee. And witnessing the Alpha Pariah, the untouchable that never was, made me think that anathema ultima from that prophecy. She could save the Imperium, and she could destroy everything I hold sacred. I decided to place her in the most secure stasis chamber to sleep until I have a better grasp of her powers. Chamber 93 has been fitted with wards of my own design. No one can access the Alpha Pariah but me. God Emperor, guide me to the path of righteousness now.
Have you read the journal?
I have, and it contains some surprising revelations. Even Uther Tiberius was horrified by the powers of the Alpha Pariah. That's what he called her.
Did he kill her?
No, he locked her away in the main stasis chamber.
Which means that she must still be alive. This is incredible.
And we have a Chaos Sorcerer on the ship who knows about her too. I'm on my way to the chamber.
I'm almost there. I'll meet you at the entrance.
Thunderhammer. Storm Shield.
Together again, at last. Are you ready?
The secret of the martyr is within arm's reach. Just imagine the possibilities if the Alpha Pariah is still there in stasis.
Now you are talking, like the Inquisitor I used to know.
Let's go to the stasis chamber.
At your command.
I see you found reinforcements against the Barbarians.
These men are the members of my expedition. I thought they were killed. I was wrong, unfortunately.
Die, heretic!
Onwards! Don't linger, cause the Emperor! For the Emperor!
Resistant to the power.
Or he realized that an army needs a commander.
I don't know. I understand. Found during the journey. Where he obtained her from some
And now his legacy will be ours.
At your command.
Oh, it's boss time.
Behold the words of the prophecy! In the darkest reaches of the void, on the cursed monastery hidden among the living storms, there is the anathema that shall be destroyed. I will make the revelation come true.
Not while I breathe, creature.
Death to the servants of the corpse emperor.
Onwards!
May you rot for eternity, treacherous vile abomination.
Sing like a man, God!
That'll stop a bunch of crap.
to fight.
That was crazy. That was an amazing fight.
Are you ready to open the gate?
Wait. I see human remains. One of Uther's acolytes by the looks of it. Let's take a look.
Brothers and sisters from the inner circle, the time has come to accept that the vile treachery of a woeful uprising brought our glorious cause to an abrupt end. The rot had set in a long time ago. We were blind to see it, but now we are paying dearly for our hubris. We have been struck down by small-minded fools who still refuse to understand that if we wanted to save the Imperium from the engulfing darkness, we should abandon the trodden pathways. This is what our visionary leader Uther Tiberius taught us, and now he is lying gravely wounded, struck down by his former acolytes, all cowards and hypocrites. He must leave the martyr, the sacred fortress and monastery he had built. The inner circle decided to trust a group of volunteers with the task of taking Uther Tiberius to a place where we can build another safe haven, at least until he finally recuperates from his grievous injuries. Our loyal friend Captain Gregor von Winter abandoned his post on the bridge of the Martyr. He will take us to safety with one of the ships. Brothers and sisters, fight for the Martyr. Fight until your last drop of blood. Protect the Martyr until we return, because we will return triumphantly. The Emperor protects.
Anything useful?
That is an understatement. Now we know that Uther Tiberius was gravely wounded during the rebellion in the monastery. His trusted men decided to take him off the Martyr, with a certain Captain Van Winter at the helm of the rescue ship. He had secured the secret weapon before he fell, though. By the Emperor, what is this?
Remarkable. It looks like a barrier of pure psychic energy. A tapestry of madness-made substance. Another example of Uther's arcane designs, I suppose. Are you ready to enter?
I have died for this secret once. I must be the one who walks through that barrier. By the grace of the Emperor, I cannot enter.
Did you see anything?
She is there. The Alpha Pariah is inside, so close and yet unreachable.
There must be a way.
No, you were right. This barrier was designed by Uther himself, and he made sure that nobody can enter without his authorization. The barrier can only be disabled with his inquisitorial rosette.
But a rosette is the personal symbol of our authority. Each rosette is unique, and Uther has been dead for centuries. It is impossible. You are telling me that it was all in vain? We have failed.
No. Uther Tiberius was taken from the Martyr to an unknown destination, and I will find where that place is. I am an Inquisitor. Nothing can remain hidden from me. I will uncover that rosette, even if I have to burn down the whole sector.
Yeah.
What is our next step?
We are treading on dangerous ground. Uther Tiberius was so obsessed with fighting the powers of chaos that he ventured too far. Even his most trusted followers turned against him when they realized what he was planning to do.
Who cares about ignorant fools?
You must surely be aware what the Alpha Pariah could become. Uther Tiberius wanted to destroy the gods of chaos so desperately that he decided to create a god of his own.
Yes, I understand. And this is why we must continue his work. For the Emperor.
You are right. We must use her powers to fight the tides of chaos. The fate of Imperium justifies the means.
You are a dedicated warrior to the cause, and I salute you.
I'm also risking excommunication and death. But first, I have to find the Rosette. And I need your help to secure this chamber while I'm gone.
I will remain on the Martyr to protect Uther's secret with my life. But are you aware of the potential consequences?
Captain, are you serious? You want me to believe you didn't know that the founder of your rogue trader house was the captain of the Martyrs centuries ago?
I swear by the light of the God Emperor Inquisitor that I am just as shocked by this revelation as you are.
I need a better explanation, Captain.
Inquisitor, our house has followed strict traditions for long centuries. One of those traditions concerns our sacred history. Our ancestral secrets were kept in a treasured logbook, only accessible by the Van Winter sitting on the throne of the house.
And who would that be?
Nobody. Almost my entire clan has been purged on account of their heretical acts. I was found worthy of redemption, and I'm assisting the work of the Inquisition as a simple captain.
Do you think your logbook could help me?
Yes. It has been in our possession since Gregor Van Winter, the man whose trail you seek, received the warrant of trade. It must contain all his accounts too.
What happened to that logbook?
It was hidden on our flagship, the Astute Cavalier, but it disappeared when my father was executed. The logbook must still be in the hold, in a secret compartment.
So, I only have to find a fugitive ship in this sector. Sounds easy.
My family had a hideout in this subsector on a void station. Those who survived the Purge probably ended up there.
And strangely, it didn't occur to you to share this information with the Inquisition. No. Don't answer that. Take me to the void station.
Alright, I need to take a quick restroom break. Band Winter Legacy. See what kind of trouble we get ourselves into now. Once this loads up, I'm gonna dump the stream and start back up. That way I can see if I can dump this to YouTube. Hour and a half is pretty long, but it might take it.
This place is a despicable hive of heresy and corruption.
Our crew members became wanted fugitives after the Purge. They found refuge and sought to make a livelihood the best way they could.
It still won't absolve them from their sins against the Imperium. What should I be looking for?
Each of our void stations had a harbor master to supervise the operation of the port facilities. If the Cavalier still frequents this place, which I'm sure it does, this man must know its whereabouts.
Alright, be back in just a moment.